anyone tried to scam Mischief toys? Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Buckles, hot toys, and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
Alright, for those who do not know, we have a toy company called Mischief Toys, and it stars our very best friend, Gastley.
He is a mischievous little creature from the netherworld that wants to be your best friend.
Okay, enough of the commercial because this video is not fun, it's not funny, and there will be absolutely no laughs. If I hear a laugh, I'm gonna be pissed!
Past?
Pissed.
You said past!
Not only did somebody try to scam us, but somebody screwed us at New York Comic Con. We haven't even really gotten into that story yet, and you're gonna find out more about that at the end of the video. But first, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We post new content every single day, and we go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss out on it because we have a lot of fun there, so check that out. Also, hit the like button. Liking our videos helps our videos get traction so more people can find the Gastlecast. And if you want to support a little bit more, head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support. This motherfucker didn't try to support, he was trying to fuck us hard!
Well, guess what? He didn't. You want to know why? Because I put on my detective hat and I said, gotcha, bitch.
The other day, somebody contacted us letting us know that they did not receive their Gargoyle Gastley. However, the very strange part about this story is that we got two messages that were exactly the same from two different IG accounts. Instagram, if you're a little old and you don't know what IG is.
It was really weird because the messages were sent at the same exact time. Like literally, not even a minute apart.
So the messages that both accounts sent us was, hi, I have a issue.
Not I have an issue, I have a issue.
I knew something was up when that happened.
We didn't really think too much of it. We answered them both. My assumption was that it was just the same person trying to make 100% certain that their message came to us. Because Instagram is weird and sometimes like they go into a different like request folder and you might not find them for a couple of weeks. So they just wanted to make sure they got in touch with us, which is fine.
So the conversation went on and basically they said that their Gargoyle Gastley had not gotten to them yet, and they were asking if we could help them figure out where the hell it was.
The last thing on their USPS scan said it was picked up at a post office in a specific city, which was really bizarre because it was supposed to go to an apartment.
Instead, it ended up at a post office and it said it was picked up from the post office, which was really weird.
It was really weird because prior to that it said out for delivery. How is it out for delivery if it's at the post office and someone's coming to pick it up? It was just a really strange situation. I had never seen that before. I was like, okay, this could be a glitch because there is the occasional thing that happens where a package will be shown marked as delivered, but it doesn't come to you until the next day. And it's a lot more common than you would think.
As responsible business owners, we wanted to do our due diligence in order to help this person find their Gargoyle Gastley. We wanted to make sure they were getting what they were supposed to be getting. If they didn't get what they were supposed to get and it was lost, we would want to send them a brand new one.
Or refund them depending on what they asked for. I called USPS as soon as I got that message and I said, hey, this message was marked as picked up from the post office, but it was supposed to be delivered to an apartment. What's up? So we ended up putting in a service request. I was told I would be contacted within a couple of days, but I wasn't. This particular exchange of messages happened on October 19th. I ended up calling USPS customer service on Saturday, October 22nd, and they told me that the post office that the person supposedly picked their package up from was going to call me to let me know what was going on with that person's package. Apparently, they had until the end of the day. That was like the deadline that USPS had set for that post office to get a hold of me. Well, they didn't get a hold of me. I got a hold of the customer on Monday, and they said the package was not delivered to them yet. I called customer service again, and if you've ever called United States Postal Service, you will understand that you're probably gonna have to wait on hold for 45 minutes to an hour. I listened to their music for an hour. So I ended up talking to the person. They said, we're going to escalate this. I am going to personally ensure that that post office contacts you within the next 3 business days. And I'm thinking, I'm trying to get this customer taken care of. I want to make sure I do the right thing. I don't want to wait 3 days, but I said, okay, thank you for your help. Hung up.
At this point, we thought that the package was completely lost, and we were actually preparing to send a brand new one to this person who was saying they had not received the package yet.
Well, guess what? That post office ended up calling me back within 2 hours, and they said that package was marked as delivered on October 20th. We misscanned it, and that is wrong. On my end, I am seeing a GPS scan
What?
of the package being dropped off at that person's apartment.
A GPS scan? They do that?
Yeah, they have like a geolocation thing, and when they scan it to drop it off, it shows you exactly where they are when they drop it off.
That's incredible. I didn't even know they were doing that.
So I contacted the person and I said, hey, USPS told me that it was delivered at your apartment the other day. And the person said, I didn't receive a package. And I said, well, USPS said that they have a geolocation saying that it was dropped off at your apartment. So this is your problem now. Like, I've done everything I can. I'm outie. Peace. Did not hear from that person again. They didn't even try to fight it. They didn't say, no, but you're not understanding. I didn't receive it. Like, I really am so excited about these gargoyles. I want them for my collection. Nothing.
As the kids say, that's super sus.
So I bet you're wondering, why did you just go through this long-winded story and give me all these crazy dates and stuff? How did you get scammed? Because it sounds like your customer didn't receive their package. Well, the dates are very important. Very important. Because on Monday the 24th, they told me they had not received the package. But USPS told me that on the 20th, which was like the Thursday before, their package was delivered.
That sounds sus.
Hashtag sus. This morning, I awoke to an eBay listing for Gargoyle Gastleys, and I took a look at where they were located just out of curiosity, and wouldn't you know it, they're located in the same location of the person who said that they didn't receive their package.
Holy
It was the only order for the gargoyles placed from that location online.
Oh my God.
And they had a King Kong pin, which we gave away during our Mischief Toys event in New York, as well as put the extras in just random gargoyle orders. Either this is coincidence, and this was not that person that we were communicating with online, and that person really didn't receive their item. And what happened was someone who came to our event in New York from that city ended up posting their gargoyles online. But the timing's weird, because I feel like if you got them like 2 or 3 weeks ago when the con happened, you would have posted them right after the con. Why did they wait until after people who had purchased them online received them already and put them on eBay?
A little weird.
It's just weird timing. And it was really getting to me. So I looked at the person's Instagram page, and they have no posts at all.
What? The people who are messaging us?
Not one post. No post yet is what their Instagram said.
Oh my God, okay.
But guess what? I remembered that second Instagram account that said, hi, I have a issue.
Oh my God.
So I dug through our messages and I found it. And I looked at their page. I could not believe it. They posted a picture 4 days ago, which would have been either the 21st or the 22nd of October. Monday was just 2 days ago. Not 4 days ago. Monday, which was the day that they told me that they still hadn't received their gargoyles.
Hold on, I gotta do at least one. Trash!
Monday, they told me they didn't have their gargoyles.
Trash!
But on the 21st or 22nd, they posted a picture of the f***ing gargoyle.
Trash!
And guess what else? They posted the same picture on their Instagram account as they posted on their eBay listing from that same city that was selling the gargoyles.
Trash!
I was so mad when I discovered this. You know what I did? I sent them a screenshot of their other Instagram feed
Dummies!
of their post, and I circled where it said 4 days ago with the gargoyles in the picture. And I said, you didn't receive your package?
Trash!
when things are good on this channel, I scream fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
No, not in this video.
Guess what? Throw up emoji, trash can emoji, nauseous emoji, f you emoji.
Whoa!
They're a little.
So, a couple of facts. We know this person tried to scam us. That's fact one. Fact two, they didn't scam us. Thank God, because we almost sent them the bundle of 2 brand new figures. They almost got us, but they didn't because Detective Heather was on the scene. And the third fact is that we're a very small toy company, and we're up and coming, and we're not even that far yet. We're not even into our full first year, and we already have somebody scamming us. And I can't believe that somebody would be this So now Heather and I have to be very wary about every message that comes through saying that they did not receive their package. How could they be so stupid? They posted the photos on their other account that they had messaged us at the beginning, then used the same photos to post on eBay to sell the figures. How stupid could you be? We decided not to use their names and not to post their Instagrams. We've already blocked this person, and we already told them that they can never purchase from us again, and we also blocked them on our Shopify, so we'll never do business with them ever again.
I've also reported them to a bunch of Facebook admins to collectible groups, so hopefully we can figure out who this person is, maybe what Facebook profiles they work under, or at least warn people of this particular person. All I'm gonna say is if you are looking for a set of Gargoyle Gastleys, do not purchase the one from someone on eBay where the bids are starting at $321. Do not go after them. Do not tell them how big of a piece of they are, even if they are the biggest piece of in the whole world. Please do not support somebody who tried to do that to us. I am begging you, please.
Okay, so thank God we were not scammed. Thank God we did not send more figures. And thank God we have a story to tell here and something to learn from. We learned from this. And that's great for us because there's going to be a lot of learning experiences for Mischief Toys. But just as bad as that story is how we're going to end this video. Now, this story actually takes place at New York Comic Con. The very first time we've ever had a booth at a convention. This was huge for us. And if you haven't watched our documentary, I highly recommend that you go and check that out. It shows you the trials and tribulations we had during that trip. While we were there, we were selling figures. We were selling shirts, hats, pins, you name it, we had it there at the booth. 2 people came up to our booth together and they both asked very clearly for figures. When I went to take payment from these 2 people, the one person paid for his figure, the other person said he did not want the figure, which was really strange because they both walked up asking for figures. Instead, he said he wanted t-shirts. So we made the t-shirts happen, and during the transaction, Heather noticed something.
What I noticed was, on our little setup, we did not have much room, so we had a bunch of gargoyle boxes, and on top of like 2 of them, we had some pins on top. We sort of had like a weird pyramid setup. So we had some pins setting on top the boxes, and a couple of hats and stickers and stuff like that. Well, this person set his 2 shirts on top of our little container we had the pins in, and they were just loose on the container. It was like just a little clear container. And when the person paid Chris, he picked up the shirts, but I saw him take with his 2 fingers like this. So he had his shirts in his hand, but the pin was underneath and it was sort of hidden. And I watched him do it clear as day. And I told Chris, I don't know how to confront people like that. That guy just stole from us. He stole from us. He just stole a pin. I watched him do it. Chris looked at him.
So I confronted the guy and I basically said, hey man, did you grab a pin? Because my thought process was maybe he accidentally grabbed it and he was wanting to purchase it. I mean, you don't know, and I've never been in a situation like that before. Again, our very first booth, typically we sell online. Giving the guy benefit of the doubt, the guy basically said he did not have a pin, and then immediately he said he wanted a gargoyle pin that was sitting there. So the pin that he had was a logo pin of Mischief Toys, then there was a gargoyle pin. He purchased the gargoyle pin, and I think this was out of him feeling bad about it. He took all of his stuff after his purchase, he went around our table to leave, and Heather watched him pocket the other pin.
That mother.
Can you imagine? You have your very first booth at a con, a very small booth at that, trying to make the most out of your very first New York Comic Con experience, and somebody decides to steal a pin? The guy bought 2 shirts, a pin, and he stole one of our little pins. Why?
In the grand scheme of things, getting upset over someone stealing a pin might seem super petty, but it's the premise. Be a good person. Like, I've never understood why someone feels the need to steal, especially if they were willing to pay for an even more expensive pin.
Exactly.
The logo pin was 12, the gargoyle was 14. I don't understand the logic in that.
There is no logic. I think they just like to steal. What do they call that? Where you have like an issue where you just have to steal something?
Kleptomaniac.
Yeah, they're a kleptomaniac. I think that's what they are for real.
Do they call them sticky fingers too?
Yeah, they call them, yeah, stinky fingers?
Sticky.
Oh, sticky. Yeah, sure. Or maybe stinky fingers. I don't know.
Well, he was stinky because he stinks.
Okay, so the moral of the story is 2 people try to us. One actually got away with it and the other one didn't. And thank God the one that got away with it only stole a pin. God, it could have been so much worse. They could have stole my heart. Be a good person. Don't be a piece of shit. That's the end of the video. How do you like that? Don't be a piece of shit. Anyway, let us know what you think about all of this and more in the comment section down below. Are you as angry as we are about almost being scammed? Are you mad because somebody stole from us? If you love Mischief toys, show your love in the comment section down below. And don't steal any comments or likes. Hey, and don't forget, head over to POPPINOFFTOYS.com and use promo code Gastlecast to get 10% off. You can order Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, Funko Mystery Minis. They've got all sorts of cool stuff over there. In fact, I saw that there's a Spider-Man Funko Pop, the AAA or AA Funko Pop, where he's like black and gold.
Anime.
It's a AAA anime, and then there's an unmasked version, there's like a chase and everything involved. They have those. So go and check that out at POPPINOFFTOYS.com. Again, use promo code Gastlecast for 10% off.
And not only that, but this Sunday, October 30th, they are hosting a Halloween pop swap in Nashville, Tennessee. Their address is 5916 Charlotte Pike, Nashville, Tennessee. You definitely don't want to miss out on that. They're going to have a ton of vendors which you can buy and trade with. They're also having giveaways to include the sold out Mischief Toys Skeleton Gastley. So make sure you head over there. It is going to be such a blast. Chris and I are so upset that we can't make it. Show Wes and his crew some support. Oh, and don't steal anything from anybody, please.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon because they are amazing. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Tino Maldonado, Trish and Raj, I'm Funko Jeff, Jeff and Angela Harvey, Joshua G, Michael Petrino, Joseph Mayfield, Brian, Tony Hagman, and Greg F. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Guys, thank you so much for staying until the end of the video. It means a whole lot to us. You guys are amazing. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.